album of the year so far. I put up 4 options, 5.1 thousand votes, which is incredible. I love getting that much of a reach, because then it's like, this isn't, you know, this is a real poll. This is what people think. Album of the year so far, I put in Imminence, Bring Me the Horizon, ERRA, and Knocked Loose, because I thought that those would be, in general, the 4 most loved albums, biggest releases in modern metal this year. And as you can see here, Bring Me the Horizon on 54% to win it. Oh, can I full screen that? Oh, even better. 54%. I did not think it was going to be that much dominance. Second, Knocked Loose. You won't go before you're supposed to, on 22%. Imminence on 16%. Which I actually thought Imminence... when I did this, I was like, oh, this is going to be a battle between Imminence and Bring Me the Horizon. But yeah, Knocked Loose, big fan base. And then ERRA on 8%, which really, when you look at the size of the other bands I've put them against, 8% is very impressive. So yeah, found that very interesting. But when I did this, in the comments, all the comments were people saying... DARKO US and Boundaries. So I've got a full album reaction to Boundaries. It's cool. It's a very good album. I don't think it's anywhere near album of the year. I think it was a really cool album. But then people kept saying DARKO US, Starfire. I was like, oh my god. Bunny Suit's one of my favorite songs of the year. Everyone is saying that this is going to be like, there's 135 comments down here and a lot of them. Let's read these comments. What are the comments saying? Alicia says Imminences, Cycles of Trying to Cope. Oh, like Moths to Flames did get a lot of love in here as well. Nothing's Come Close to the Black, another one for Imminence. Like Moths to Flames, again, where the hell is Like Moths to Flames? Boundaries clears, I'm sorry fellas, says Matthias. Grayscale Season from Topladace. In between Boundaries and Knocked Loose. Boundaries, Like Moths to Flames. Year of the Moth, baby! Eviscerate by Adola. I'm glad that someone did bring that up. That's a cool album. What about Adola and DARKO's album? And then I commented here saying I'm listening to DARKO's album tonight. Oh, they wrote back. Doing DARKO this weekend. I don't think Adola lives up to these. Everyone has their opinions. Thank you, Seth. What a reply. Everyone has their opinions. Thanks, dude. Makari. I haven't actually heard that album yet, but I love Andy Cizek. Love Makari. Boundaries, Alpha Wolf, Dealer. Get Dealer out of here. Like Moths to Flames. Popular Monster, when it comes out, is going to be huge. ERRA and Knocked Loose were the best releases for me. Yep. Yeah, so there's a fair bit of... I actually thought it was more DARKO. DARKO US with Starfire down here. Violent Delights by Galleons. It's just too long. They just did too many. Imminence the Black. Someone saying I'm waiting for Nothing More's album. I said so far. So you can't decide on an album that hasn't come out yet on what's the best album so far. Relika's album. Oh shit, he listens to that. But yeah, so after seeing all these comments for... I really do need to listen to Like Moths to Flames. All the comments for DARKO, I was like, oh my god, DARKO is going to be insane. So I did the full album reaction last night. It is on my Patreon. Go check it out. It's very unique. I listened to it another 2 times today, and there's a lot of cool moments. It's just too much. It is just too much. They tried to do too much. 19 songs, and just go and check out. I spoke at length. The video's over an hour long. I got a lot of hate at my Disembodied Tyrant reaction because I did not enjoy the first 3/4 of that song. I didn't care, so I was just talking over it. And then I loved the ending, and I loved the ending so much that I was like, I'll put it on YouTube. I forgot how much I'd spoken over the start. Yo, Sleepy, thank you. And the comments started rolling in, and I was like, oh, that's right. I just talked over the entire start of the song because I did not like it at first. Yeah, like Moths to Flames, I started an album reaction. I got 4 songs in, and then we had a blackout. and I couldn't recover the like first 4 songs worth of video, and it was already late when I started. The blackout took an amount of time, and when I came back, I didn't want to do the rest of it because it was late and I hadn't been feeling it, and there was a blackout and I had to mess around with everything, so I just did an EP that week.